My name is Tawana Brown Smith. I am the managing director of MGT Travel Media, as well as, what is your favorite brand? Okay, tell me why. Tell me why it's your favorite brand. As well as the editor-in-chief of Mom's Guide to Travel. I scope here about travel business and social media. I'm a social media influencer as well as a travel media influencer. And I also work with moms to design travel experiences for themselves or, them or without their kids. So this Mazda 6, tell me why you like the Mazda brand in general, and I'm going to just show you around the Mazda 6 some of the features that are present in this vehicle. So let me show you some of the things that I like. I've never had any problems with their cars, and they have excellent customer service. Oh, cool. I love that. I love that. I'm not familiar with them at all, so I'm excited to be experiencing the car. Good resale value. Okay, so let's talk about some of the features of this car. And this is the Grand Touring edition of the vehicle, and the color of this vehicle is Snowflake White Pearl. So let me just show you what I like about the car just off the bat as far as coloring goes. I love this beautiful white and black contrasting color that they have in the vehicle. It's all leather seats. This particular vehicle is fully loaded, and I'll go over some of the features with you. So I love the black and white contrasting. I guess they call it winter pearl, but it just makes the car really stand out quite a bit. And usually you see vehicles, the inside, the leather is just all one coloring. So as soon as the door was open, I was like, wow, I like that. And the outside of the vehicle is this winter white as well, and I'll show you that in a second. So one of the most exciting things about this vehicle is the console. Let me see if I can move my seat back a little bit so I'm not so far, there we go. So I'm not so far up on the dashboard. But some of the best features, can you guys see that right there? Do you see this little thing right here? I probably would have to move a little bit so that you could see it engaged. Now, it doesn't matter, but this right here, let me see if I can get the shot of it where you can see, you'd see it better if I was driving, but essentially, there you go, you can kind of see the lines. This little sensor here, this little device is showing you, it'll show you how many miles per hour you're going. So like your speedometer, you have your speedometer here, but you also have this right here to show you exactly the miles per hour that you're going, as well as if you can see the lanes here. It's basically like what they formally would call it, like it's kind of like lane tracking. So have you ever been in a vehicle where if you are moving off to the side of the lane here, like off to the side, veering off, it beeps? That's exactly what this car does. It beeps. If you are moving off or you're too close to a car, it'll show you right up here a car in front of you that you might be too close to, and it'll just beep and it'll alert you. It's a little jarring sometimes because I'll be honest with you, I do so I don't stay straight all the time. So it was beeping a lot for me personally. So what I did was, here are the little controls, the console. You can turn it off. You can turn that off if you don't want to hear the beeping. So this is really cool. This right here is another sensor to let you know when you are too close, when a car is in your rear view. It's a rear view sensor, so either your left or your right. And then what happens is it shows up here on your mirror to let you know that there's a car right there in your blind spot. So that's also really cool. I like that. And then I believe this one is cruise control, and then this is sort of like your weather or your I forgot the complete name. I'm not very good at car speak, but all of these things are awesome as far as, if you want to control, you want to turn things off, you want to turn things on. Hey Orlando, nice to see you, for the vehicle. So very easy. The other thing that I really like is this console here. So here you can see my phone is engaged, so my Bluetooth, if you want to deal with music, different applications that the Mazda has. So HD radio, traffic map, your fuel economy monitor, maintenance, warning, guidance. And the way you control it is down here with this little knob, and you can either control it with the knob this way, or if you want to just get straight to certain functions buttons here, you would press it to get to your music, get to the home, and get to the navigation. And so like if I go press navigation, there we go. We have our maps there so that I can do like my GPS, which I love, love, love. And it's touchscreen. So if you want to, you know, put in the address, you're like searching like points of interest nearby, I can, you know, find out. I'm not going to do anything right now because excuse me, I'm not trying to share my location, but that's what you can do. And right here, I'm pressing down on here, I've pressed the home button once again to get back to the home screen. So you can either use this dial or you can use any of these buttons. This is an automatic because I do not drive shift. So an automatic vehicle and very, very, very smooth drive. If you want to drive in sport or you want to drive in eco, sport, just, you know, you hear the engine a little bit more and it has I think a faster pickup than eco. I'm driving with kids, so you know I'm not really racing anybody, but I would love to race in this vehicle. And you know, the dual controls for, you know, your temperature setting, and then it has, does this one have seat warmers? I think it has seat warmers. Yeah, these are your seat warmers right here for the front of the vehicle, which is really, really cool. I've got my little Archon mount here where I can put up my phone for, I usually put my phone here for navigation if I'm using my GPS on my phone, but being that this has navigation, I really don't need to use my phone. So I like that, and it's using the satellite for that. So you've got XM radio. I'm listening to spa music right now, but you know, you can go look at the channel list and go, just, it's XM radio. So, you know, you can do a lot of things with it. You can also use Pandora. So essentially when you put your Bluetooth, you hook up your Bluetooth to your phone, you basically, it'll use your internet, it'll use your Wi-Fi or whatever, it'll use your signal to get to Pandora for it. So it's got a lot of features with that, which is really neat. I don't know if I've seen, oh yeah, you can put a CD in here too as well if you want to use a CD. So let's talk about some of the specs. I think that this car gets 32 miles per gallon. That's combined city highway. And then city itself, it gets 28 miles per gallon, which is awesome. That's really, really good. And then the highway is 40 miles per gallon. And they're basically saying like your annual fuel cost is $1,400, which, I mean, I'm driving a Freestyle. That is so low. We get maybe 20 miles per gallon on the freeway, and I want to say like 17, 18 on the roads, the streets. So let me show you my Freestyle. That's my car right there, my regular truck. So as you can imagine, it's going to use a lot more gas than this Mazda. The other thing that I like, the sunroof. Sunroofs are awesome. It's like it opens up the vehicle to you. Like, look at this car, guys. I didn't think I was gonna like getting into a Mazda, but I really like the car. It's very comfortable. It is much lower than what I'm accustomed to with a crossover vehicle, but there's a lot of leg space for me to stretch out my legs. I have a ACL that's still recovering, so you know, really the positioning of my legs means a lot to me. But this car, I'm going to show you the leg space so that you can understand what I'm talking about. That's the leg space in the vehicle. I just got a couple of, I don't know what that is down there, but a lot of leg space in the vehicle so that, you know, you can drive comfortably, which I love. And the kids also, that's my son's car seat. The kids also have a lot of the Mazda 6. I think it looks good. I think it looks good on me. So I'm not going to complain anymore about not being in an SUV, because this vehicle is wonderful on gas. The boys were excited to get in it, and it drives very smooth and very quietly. The biggest thing that I like about it is the fuel economy. And I do like some of the electronic features, like that console. I'm listening to spa music. I've been listening to spa music on XM radio since the car came into my possession yesterday, and the navigation system and a lot of the sort of traffic detection between my rear view, my blind spot, as well as my backing up sensors, as well as that sort of front sensor. So those are some of the features of this car that I love a lot, and of course the aesthetics of the vehicle. So I'm gonna finish having some fun and running errands. Errands have never been so fun since driving this beautiful, I would say family friendly sports car. It's not really a sports car, but it can be a sports car. So thumbs up on the Mazda 6, guys. You know what? Have a wonderful day. The next time I'm going to be on is a little later, and I'm going to be talking about some business stuff. So I'll be teaching a little later on. This was a fun scope. This is sort of like my car scope, my car review on the Mazda 6. Oh, this is the last thing I wanted to tell you. You know what was so great, what Mazda did? They have this program that's called Drive for Good. So when they delivered the car, they also gave me a gift card to donate to a charity of my choice. And so there are several different charities that have been just amazing in our life over the past 3.5 years, as we've struggled with different medical ailments with our son. So it was very, very easy. It was almost hard to choose which one that we would give it to, but we gave it to a local organization that helps. They basically give children with special needs equipment or things that they might need to just make, their life a little easier. So we worked with this organization, and they made an adaptive bike for my 7-year-old because sometimes it's a little harder for children with autism to get the concept of riding a bike. So that's who we donated the the Drive for Good gift card to. And I really applaud Mazda for doing that. I think it's awesome. I think that more corporations need to do some sort of, when they're working with influencers, need to, work through them to allow them to also gift people with things while they're working together. So I'm really, really excited and really happy that they allowed me to be able to do something like that with an organization of my choice through them. So thumbs up to Mazda for that. Big up Mazda USA. All right, guys, enjoy your morning, and I will see you a little later. Bye.